你好，欢迎回到爱呀电视台。我是你的主人，用泰勒。这是我的主持人，用好开。Today we are going to be investigating the ancient art of making snow cake. How can I make a mooncake with what?
Snow cake? Okay.
I'm sorry. Recap. Snow skin mooncake. Snow skin. We want our mooncakes to look as pale as my skin and also be softer than my skin, okay?
Yes.
No acne. We want them to look like an acne-less, smooth, perfect skin that I could never have. But it's okay, okay? It's okay. If they're as white as me, then we know we did a good job. Now, if you're thinking of a different type of mooncake, you might be familiar with the kind that looks more like my husband's complexion. They are breadier, and some people would describe them as dry. We are not making those today because those are actually a lot easier to make. Usually those ones are like the salted egg one, red bean. So today we're going to be using lotus root seed. Oh, I dropped one. It's okay. But in other news, lotus root paste for people you skinny girls out there, you skinny Asian girls that want to be skinny and small and not feel bad on Mid-Autumn Festival, eat lotus root.
Yes.
You can add less sugar to it and you'll lower calorie, you know? I mean, you're still eating mooncakes. I mean, don't eat tons of them, but it's a better option than some of the other ones. I see like a Oreo one and Hello Kitty one. I don't know what was going on the internet. But today we are going to make mooncake, and this is my first time ever making mooncake, and so obviously I'm a little crazy. But if I succeed, then
My parents.
Yes. If I succeed and I can make them, his whole family will be happy because I don't think any of them make it.
Yeah, nobody knows how to make it.
Now we are doing the recipe from a Chinese chef, so everything is in grams, which is why we have measured out everything in grams. It's a lot of work being Chinese. If Chinese say in like Uncle Roger, right? He makes jokes and he's like, a lot of Asians will make videos where they joke about how Asians only use cup to measure water, but they don't actually have a cup that says like 1 cup. It's just a random ass cup. You're going to need lotus root seeds. You're going to need 100 grams about. This was like 125, but it doesn't matter. Just kind of split them open and get rid of any thing like this where it looks like a green growth thing. We don't want that in our paste. It will make the paste not taste very sweet, and we don't want that from a mooncake. We want it to taste sweet and delicious. You can get this at any Chinese market. I got these at H Mart, but I've also gotten them at the Chinese market. So any Asian market seems to have lotus root seed. Put them in a pot for boiling for about 20 minutes. You're going to add 35 grams of powdered sugar, or what they call caster sugar. I have powdered sugar. Next we are adding the wheat starch, which I've never heard of, and to be honest, Americans, the only starch we know is cornstarch. Dump all that in there. Next we're going to take our milk, 185 grams of milk. You can use coconut milk or whatever you vegans use, I don't know. Oat milk. I heard oat milk is the new fad. Alright, pull that out, dump it in. Ow, that actually hurts a little. That's what I get for making fun of people. And you're going to mix this all into a bowl until you see no dry chunks. If you see dry chunks, you didn't do it well. So just whisk, whisk, whisk. Also make sure you have a heat-proof bowl. And if you're not sure, a ceramic bowl, a stone type bowl, if it doesn't necessarily say it on there. But don't use those glass bowls that are see-through because they're not ceramic, so they're likely just going to shatter inside your heating method. We're trying to steam this, so just make sure that it's able to be in something hot. Also, I'm looking like, I don't know, looking like the Wendy's girl. Add in your oil. Ooh. Tastes like beans. It's kind of sweet. So we're gonna stir fry this in a pan. You don't add any oil before because we're gonna add the oil slowly, and you're gonna stir fry this for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, we're gonna add some more oil. Haukai's gonna stir it for me because he loves me. And then you are going to add in some glucose syrup. But I don't use glucose syrup just for one reason, and that is because glucose syrup is made of corn, and that's basically corn syrup. And instead, I bought a substitute, which is just called rice syrup, which is just sugar condensed from rice. So that was better than corn in my opinion, since corn is mainly GMO and rice isn't entirely, so it's not that bad. So pick what you want. This is the one I'm going with. And then put it kind of in the middle. So this is my strategy right now. Put it in the middle of that pan. And try to get all of that sugar out. Castor sugar or powdered sugar. I mean, obviously we call powdered sugar. All right, now back to our skin. You're gonna take your skin and you have a glove. This is my glove. It actually feels kind of nice. Ooh, she feels nice. The skin is kind of good. This is like, okay, if anyone's American or Chinese, Hawkeye has a different name for it, but I always play with Play-Doh. And Play-Doh is like that fake like dough that was basically just salt and flour, but so kids could eat it and like it was non-toxic, they're not gonna die. All right, it's been sitting in the fridge for like 30 minutes, probably more. Oh, I'm hitting it, I'm being aggressive. Anyway, it's done, it's cold, it's good, right? I put a little flour on the outside, a little rice flour because it's so sticky still. It's not that sticky, but I almost threw it on the ground. Look at her, she looks so pretty. She looks soft. So, we're going to kind of roll her into like an oval shape and cut her into 4 equal parts. Okay, so basically by taking all your dough, squish them down, and we're gonna take whatever dye colors you want. You can do red, you can do a little pink, you can do purple, green, yellow, whatever. I'm just gonna take a little bit of like, I want mine to be like that. And then just fold it in. It doesn't have to be exact, it doesn't have to be like how Americans make every color has to be like exactly pink or exactly bright red. It could be kind of, you know, just be a little light color. So we have it starting here, we can fold it in more. If it's not showing that well, you can always add more, it doesn't really matter. And then we're gonna make one that is matcha.
Does it have to be even?
It should be pretty even, but it doesn't have to be perfect.
Okay.
This one we're gonna take about half a spoon of matcha. That was like a whole spoon. Ah! That was too much.
Oh.
My hands are already green and I'm not even the dough.
Oh, where is my hair so messy?
It's always messy, I don't know what you're talking about. Once that is done, this matcha one can be our test. So we will press it, because I already powdered up the presser. So we can test it. You want to test?
Yeah.
So we'll do the oval technique where you sit it in when it's oval.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we set it in, right? And we are going to
press it.
I'm so scared.
Press and did you put powder inside?
I just said that, honey.
Oh, okay. Yeah!
My mooncake, my first mooncake. This process took so long, but it's successful. Look at this beauty, isn't she so cute? Okay, this one's your standard mooncake. This one's your long boy.
It's pretty good. I like it. It's the best mooncake ever. The texture is very smooth, not very sweet.
I have to redo my clip because my husband is scraping noise everywhere like a crazy man. Anybody want him? He is for sale. $10. I will give you him for $10. $10 going once, going twice. Sold to the man next door.